Hi, I just wanted to have a quick video, go over a couple of things related to some array processing. Before I do that, just wanted to remind people, some people were talking about the Excel spreadsheet with the video links, and I couldn't really uh, get that to line up properly. I think the links keep on changing on me. I just want to remind people, go into Media Gallery, right? Here's Canvas, here's Media Gallery. And within that, you'll see everything is lined up by weeks. The playlists are set up by weeks. So you can go in here and get any of the videos you want. So if I go into week 9, um, you'll be able to see all of the different videos that are available for the week. So hopefully that helps you find things quickly. And my lectures are only ones that are sitting in Media Gallery, so it should be pretty straightforward to get to any of the lectures here. You can see the playlist here for week 9. You can click on any of those. Okay, and what I'm going to record today, I'm going to put into here also. Okay, all right. So I think there were some questions about arrays. So I wanted to just pick up a little bit just quickly. It's not obviously the whole assignment, but some bits and pieces of it, so that you can get some ideas on what to do. So, I think most of it is really processing around JavaScript. So that's why you see all of this here. And you have the HTML, which you had from the prior assignments. And I just basically put in these two buttons here. Okay, so I have the button for add record, and I have the button for generate report. Okay, and you can see when I hit the generate report, I'm basically going to pass this, right? And these are the arrays and the count here. Okay, and so one thing to keep in mind that's important is that the variables that are available in the script is basically available all the time. You can think of it essentially as like global variables that are there. So that's why on HTML you can kind of do this, even though like I declared their variables up here at the top. Okay, now I just declared the variable as new arrays, size 10. Okay, and here, this is the function, right? As part of the assignment, you get this function, and I just copy and paste it. The only small change I made was here, because I think before it basically looked at the length of the array. When you look at the length of the array, and you don't add enough of those records, so in this case there's 10 records in the array. If you don't have enough, then you have a little bit of an issue there, right, as you kind of go through this count here. So I think it was better to use the total count. So if you only put 5 records in, let's say, then this total calculation will work properly. If you don't do that, then you're going to have a problem if you put anything less than 10 records into the array. So this is the only small change I made. Other than that, I pretty much just copied that function into the scripts area, right? And then I'm just going to use this function, okay? And here, I just create this function add record, which is what I'm calling from my button here. Okay, so it's very simple buttons here. On the on click, I call two functions. One's the generate report, one's the add record. And all I did, I put an alert here just for my own debugging, right? And then each time I call the add record, it goes and puts in something. I just hard coded it. Obviously for your HTML, you're going to put in some real values here. So I put in economy, and I put in a number, 10, right? I just put in 10. And then here for the price, I just put in 100. Okay, so it's very simple here. So every time I hit it, it's hard-coded to keep on adding this every time. Okay, and then of course, I have to make the total count keep on going up by 1, and the index that you reference when you do your assignment will be your total count plus 1. Okay, so that's why I put the total count plus 1 down here. And so that's all there is to every add record. Okay, and when you generate a report, you get something like this. So let me run this again. Okay, so I'm going to add record. You see 0, right? Because I just went into the first part of the array, the first bucket of the array, which is always index 0. I'm going to add another record. So now you can see I went up to 1, right? That's because of total count plus 1 I did here. And let me add another record. and I'll add another record. Okay, and then I'll do the generate report, and this will come out, right? So I put in 4 records. They're all economy, obviously, because I hard-coded this to be economy. Days are all 10 because I put in 10, and the average price is here. Okay, so hopefully this helps you a little bit. So like I said, just think of these as basically variables that are around all the time, and when you want to move to the next element of the array, all you have to do is play around with this total count, right? So the total count plus 1 keeps you moving through it, right? It's similar when you're doing the for loop on this. Okay, and we're just basically doing this with 3 different arrays. So you have the cars array, days array, and prices array. Okay, there is other ways to actually do this, but it's beyond the scope of this class. So for this class, you just make these individual arrays, and that should be fine, and that should get you through for this homework for this arrays assignment. Okay, thank you.